Yo, what is going on, y'all? Happy Saturday. Jesus, dropping the remote control already. Happy Saturday out there, man. Happy WrestleMania Saturday to everybody out there that is going to be enjoying WrestleMania. But the UWA is going to take over. So we have the pre-show going on right now, which is for WrestleMania 42. So I kind of got that on in the background. I am not really sure what's going on the volume of it because I don't have the volume of that up. We are going to be focusing on the UGA, the Underground Wrestling Alliance. So, UWA, excuse me, y'all. So we are going to be focusing on that. And let me get the audio straight and everything, and then we'll be good. All right, I think the audio is good. Appreciate that, y'all. Appreciate that. All right, bear with me, y'all. Sorry for all the mic noise. All right, I think we are good to go, man. I think we got every single thing that we need. All right, y'all, so we should have no problems. Last week, we jumped into this, and we did have some trouble. 1.08, I think, did break a lot of stuff in the universe. Unfortunately, underground matches are still broken for the entrances. So, since we can't really do underground entrances, I am going to have to get creative. But we do have a fun-packed show for you guys. We also have a secret coming at the end of this show. So, man, without further ado, let's jump into it, man. Let's go ahead on and watch this show. UGA during the pre-show. Let's kick it off, y'all. The first match we have is a 6-man Iron Survivor match. So, y'all, let's have some fun. Drew McIntyre, ladies and gentlemen, is making his Underground Wrestling Alliance debut. Whenever I got the email from Drew McIntyre, you know, as a GM, guys, you got to listen, you know. Paul Heyman forwarded me over the email, said that Drew McIntyre wanted to be a part of TNTEvolution's Underground Wrestling Alliance, and how can you say a man with these type of genetics like Drew McIntyre no? I don't think you can really tell a guy like this no, right? So you got to go ahead on and add him to the show. Smoothverse, what's happening, man? Happy WrestleMania Saturday. This is your pre-show, man. This is my pre-show. I don't know if y'all are checking out WrestleMania today, but I'll turn it on. But as far as the pre-show, UWA, man, we got to get to it. Drew McIntyre, ladies and gentlemen, making his awaited debut. Let's see who else is inside of this match. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. Is this who I think it is? JBL. When did JBL sign a contract to come to the UGA? What should I say, the UWA, man? I keep putting the Underground in the U. Wow. The Underground Wrestling Alliance has just been graced by JBL. JBL is here to take over the main division. He's up as we get a two-step JBL here. Smooth says give JBL all the belts. He deserves them. I still can't believe my eyes, you guys. JBL, a WWE legend, has decided to come and hang out with us in the Underground Wrestling Alliance. Wow. I guess anything can happen, man. You always need to tune in to the UWA because anybody can show up over here. Man, I wonder who else is inside of this match. Shout out to the Smoothverse currently on a 3-stream streak. Come on out there, man. Appreciate you hanging out with your boy. TNTEvolution gaming, man. We're just playing some wrestling. Appreciate you, man. Thanks a lot for your 3-watch streak. And oh my goodness, y'all. Shout out to one of the Revolution followers of the channel, my man Bats. But let's see here. Hold on one second, y'all. My bad. I'm getting ahead of myself. This is Iris. She is actually a part of the Smoothverse family. This just lets you know that I'm not good at what I do. I don't have nothing written down. This isn't scripted. This is live. So Iris, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, she is a part of the Smoothverse family. And she is making her Underground Wrestling Alliance debut. Ladies and gentlemen, she is going to be one of the top females on this brand. And I'm not just talking about in the women's division. Oh no. Iris says she is here for all up-and-comers. And she is going to be fighting the men. So Iris is in this match, debuting in an Iron Survivor to show who's the best. Holy crap. We do have Iris. No one will survive. Shinsuke entrance, please. Okay, Shinsuke. All right. Are you asking for Shinsuke to be a part of the show? Or are you saying Shinsuke should be Iris's new entrance? And ladies and gentlemen, oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, if the hits just don't keep on hitting, Bill Goldberg has decided to make his way to the Underground Wrestling Alliance. We are on an ad break for the people that are not subscribed to TNTEvolution's Underground Wrestling Alliance or to the TNTEvolution Gaming Twitch channel. Oh man, they are going to be excited when they come back from break. This, ladies and gentlemen, I don't need to say much, Bill Goldberg. What a way to kick off a show, bro. Jesus. We've seen Drew McIntyre. JBL has made his awaited return to the ring. We have Iris that is in this match. And now you're telling me Bill Goldberg is in this match. Don't adjust your television sets, everybody. This is the Underground Wrestling Alliance. Who else could be next, man?
Gentlemen, I think she's about to start a fight.
Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. Coming to the ring, we have another debuting superstar in the Underground Wrestling Alliance. Last week, you seen Brittany. This is Venus. To give you guys a backstory on Venus, she is a member of the Power Circle. The Power Circle's heel faction, by the way. So she is a heel. Her boyfriend is Josh Cougar. He will be joining the Underground Wrestling Alliance soon. But Venus is a very decorated champion in the Power Circle, and she's also been tag team champions with Brittany. So this is Venus, you guys. Welcome to the Underground Wrestling Alliance. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I did jump the gun earlier, but this right here, shout out to my man Bats. You guys seen Bat in action last week in the Underground Wrestling Alliance. This week, his wife, Jackie, graces the stage, and she is coming, taking no prisoners as well. You know you're badass when you're one of two females in a match that is being dominated, one of three females that is being dominated by three top WWE superstars. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jackie. All right, man, this match, let's go ahead on and get it started. All right, so Jesus, as we go into the match with a Claymore, we have a pinfall already. Okay, we're breaking this up. So, ladies and gentlemen, in this chaos, it is a 20-minute, six-man Iron Survivor. The implications are, for the power rankings, everybody in here is going after Brock Lesnar, who is our current intergender champion. He defeated Bianca Belair last week in the main event. So this week, we decided to have a huge six-man to showcase all of the talent that is going for this belt. And we have a really good match. So again, this is 20 minutes on the clock. Pinfalls. Whoever can get the most pinfalls will win. We have Drew McIntyre with another Claymore on Bill Goldberg as he picks up a pinfall. Holy cow. 40 seconds into this match, Drew McIntyre has a pinfall. We need to keep a look at this as Jackie is trying to go for a pin here. So Drew has one. Iris is in here getting some of this action with a spinning Hurricanrana. My goodness, man, there is action all over the place as we have Venus and Iris going at it. Wow, what a DDT inside out as Venus could be going for her move on JBL. Can we get a pinfall here? Is that Drew McIntyre going for another Claymore? Oh, kick out at 2. Oh, she did score the fall. We have Drew at 1. We have Venus at 1. This is chaotic to keep up with. Chat, who do you guys have in this match? Who are y'all going for? Are y'all going for Venus? Are y'all going for Bill Goldberg? Are we going for JBL? Are we going for Jackie? Who's going for a finisher on Goldberg that just got blocked as he puts her up for the jackhammer, ladies and gentlemen? He's gonna do it. Here we go. Oh, we got a jackhammer. Can we get a pinfall? Oh, JBL clothesline from hell on Venus. My goodness, it's only been 3 minutes into this match, and we have another jackhammer. Vex, what's up, my man? Appreciate you for joining the stream. Bill Goldberg was trying to get a pinfall. Jackie with the finishing move. Vector, what is going on, my guy? How's it going? What is the time there, man? Oh my goodness, there is so much action going on in this match. And we have thumbtacks in the ring. Who brought thumbtacks in the ring? Hey, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good, man. Thank you so much for hanging out with the Underground Wrestling Alliance. We have a six-man Iron Survivor going on right now. As you can see, the women and the men wrestle here in the Underground Wrestling Alliance. We give no discrimination. We have a pinfall. Venus, 1, 2, broken up by Iris. And ladies and gentlemen, that is correct. Please go out and show my man Vex some love on Twitch here, man. That is my guy. When you go into his chat and you go follow him, please tell him that TNT sent you. The action is action-packed, guys. Okay, goodness. All right, chat, who are y'all going for? Oh, Iris. Oh my goodness. JBL trying to sneak a pin in. I kind of wonder how the rankings are going to go if we get a draw here. As JBL is going for a power bomb. Venus is outside the ring taunting. What a suplex from Bill Goldberg. Uh-oh. Venus is trying to put her move on Drew McIntyre on the thumbtacks. The referee is down. Can Venus get the pin? She's going to the top. Iris is covered in thumbtacks. Oh, taking flight. We get a crossbody. Jackie comes in to break it up. Hey, man, you are not lying, bro. It is our Super Bowl this weekend. We are all busy during WrestleMania week getting in our shows. Lots of sativa and energy drinks. I love it. Was that a speed? Oh, was another Claymore? Oh, my goodness, man. This match is crazy. You put your eyes down for a second, and you're missing something. Hey, man, let's go, y'all. If you got it, as Iris. Holy cow. If you got it, man, go ahead on. Smoke it. If you got to drink it, drink it. Light it up. Do what you can. Enjoy yourself on this wonderful Saturday. As we got Iris going into a pin on Venus, broken up by Jackie. Jackie is hating right now so hard. Appreciate that, Mr. Elements. If you guys are enjoying playing Universe Mode, or if you play My Faction, TNTEvolution Gaming does have some My Faction content only live on YouTube. Please go ahead on and check him out on YouTube if you want to keep up with all the latest My Faction information. JBL, Drew McIntyre. What a pump handle slam there as Iris is bringing JBL to the corner. Are you telling me we have a jackhammer outside the ring on Venus? Look at the cameraman doing double time. Bill Goldberg. There's thumbtacks everywhere. Outside the ring, inside the ring. JBL's going for a powerbomb on Jackie. He got the powerbomb off on Jackie. Can he get a pinfall? Broken up by Drew McIntyre. Now, right now, the way that I see it, everybody, Drew McIntyre has a pin. I think Venus has a pin. I think we're the only ones with pinfalls right now. Iris is just broken up. The jackhammer. Drew McIntyre with a double shock DDT. We have action all over the place as Iris has just been body slammed. Oh my goodness, on the thumbtacks. Jackie just ate the thumbtacks. Big clothesline from Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is going for another pin, guys. This is a chaotic match. I don't know how they're going to be able to handle this. The wear and tear on everyone in this match just shows you. This is what it's all about. They are super excited to be in the Underground Wrestling Alliance. Vec says he loves it. He loves the violence. Thank you so much, Vec. That's what we're here for. The Underground Wrestling Alliance, man. It's a little bit of ECW, but we are focused more on that underground gritty. These brawler superstars that can just, hang with anybody. Like as you can see, this is the only promotion where you're going to get the women wrestling with the men for top brand supremacy. As Jackie and Iris was just trying to double team Drew McIntyre. Venus is now in. Clothesline reverse from Drew McIntyre. Oh, and a Claymore on Venus. Drew McIntyre is just the MVP right now. That Claymore can just be loaded up out of anywhere. It is crazy when you see that Claymore happen as Jackie clotheslines the Hall of Famer Bill Goldberg. Okay, Iris. We got 1, 2. Iris is on the board. We have Drew McIntyre with 1. We have Venus with 1. We now have Iris with a pinfall. Shout out to Iris. Oh my God, another bag of thumbtacks. As Vex says, he loves the violence. We're adding more thumbtacks into this match. I am pretty sure there's something else under that ring other than thumbtacks. But the UWA just loves nothing but thumbtacks. As we have Drew McIntyre, we have JBL. Let's tune in to this violence, you guys. We have a pinfall just broken up by Bill Goldberg as we are approaching 10.5 minutes. We are almost at the halfway mark. Ladies and gentlemen, a clothesline from Jackie onto Bill Goldberg onto the thumbtacks. Wow, what a reversal into a power bomb by Drew McIntyre. This is a ton of chaos as Bill Goldberg is going for a pin on Jackie. Broken up by Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre says he's hating. Oh, Iris off the top rope. And all for all never looked so good. Man, talk about it, Vex. I'm telling you. I don't know, man. Paul Heyman is running this universe. I think he's getting back into his WCW days. As we have Iris. Iris almost had another pinfall. She would have been up 2-1. I think she would have been winning this match, but Vex, man, getting back to it. They all signed up for this. They're all willing to show that this is why they're here in the Underground Wrestling Alliance, to go for the main championship. And it's the women and the men putting it all on the line. On the parquet floor, Iris going for a second pin. Broken up by Venus. Oh, clothesline from L on Drew McIntyre. We had an inverted DDT by Venus just a few seconds ago. Is this a fall away slam? Okay. I thought we had a fall away slam coming on the tacks. Who bought these thumbtacks in the ring? Every time I look down, there's another bag of thumbtacks in the ring. And we have Bill Goldberg with a power bomb on Iris. Bill Goldberg going for a pin that had just got broken up. Come on, Drew McIntyre. Drew has one fall. Venus has one fall. Iris has one fall. And we're approaching 8 minutes left. And look at Iris. She is trying to take it all out on Jackie. Can we get a pinfall? Iris gets a second pinfall. Iris now has 2. I know, Vex. That's what I'm saying. There's more thumbtacks in the ring. There's like just a bag sitting there. I know there's other weapons. Oh my goodness, Iris. She is really trying to win this entire match. Broken up by Drew McIntyre. But there's just a bag of thumbtacks just laying in the ring. And all in the middle as Drew McIntyre picks up the thumbtacks. And he just pours the thumbtacks in the middle. Oh my goodness. Bill Goldberg walks in, picks up Drew McIntyre for the jackhammer. And Drew McIntyre reverses it as we got a pinfall in the background broken up by Iris. Smooth, I don't know. You're going to have to talk to Paul Heyman about this. Is this in the budget? I am not sure. I swear to God, I don't know what's going on right now. This is just too much chaos for an opening match where, like, all we're seeing is violence. And we have literally 6 minutes left as Iris is trying to go for another pinfall. Luckily, I will say this. Bill Goldberg did use a little bit of the fireworks budget. So I don't know if we have more room for weapons and thumbtacks. It seems like they went to the local Lowe's out here today and bought all the thumbtacks that was on the shelves at Lowe's and Home Depot. As we have a Claymore on to JBL. 1, 2. Drew McIntyre has 2 pinfalls. Iris has 2 pinfalls. Venus has won. Ladies and gentlemen, these implications are for the main championship that Brock Lesnar is the champion of right now, the intergender championship. We have a lot at stake, ladies and gentlemen. This is just the opening match of UWA as we have a pinfall. We have 2 pinfalls. Drew McIntyre, he has 3. Drew, ladies and gentlemen, is trying to take away with this. Drew McIntyre is trying to win. Jackie has to be upset. She had a pinfall over there on Venus that was not counted because the referee was too busy counting Drew McIntyre's pinfall on Bill Goldberg. Vex says he sees a table on the ground as we have a pinfall. Iris has 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Iris has 3. Drew McIntyre has 3. These are the only 2 in contention to win right now as we have a Japanese arm drag onto the thumbtacks. And yes, Vex, you are correct. That is a table that is on the ground. I don't see anybody going to go get that. They're just doing it for the love of the game. You're not lying, man. And we have a pinfall. Venus picks up a pinfall. She is at 2. The only people that have had pinfalls in this match is Venus, Iris, and Drew McIntyre. That is crazy. Venus is trying to get into the graces of everybody as we get a stomp. Iris. Broken up. This is crazy, you guys. Chef, what is going on, my man? We are just having some chaos during the WrestleMania pre-show this Saturday morning. How are you doing, my brother?
Keeping this match alive. Making his way to the top here. Shit. Oh, God. Onto the thumbtacks. You can see every single thumbtack.
Oh, man, what is going on? And appreciate that, you guys. Let's go ahead on and give a shout out to my guy, Chef Luxury Gaming 420. He just recently hit over 500. Is that correct, man? He just set a huge milestone over there with the CLG family, man. Shout him out. Tell him your boy TNTEvolution sent you. That stomp to the middle was crazy, Vex. It was pretty brutal. Appreciate you coming to holler at us as Iris is going for another pin. Oh, you are good, Smooth. No need to worry. All good vibes over here as well, Chef. We always send that positivity that you do on your channel as well. We have just an all-out brawl outside the ring. Iris! Oh my goodness, can she win the match? 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, Iris now has 4 pinfalls. Drew McIntyre has 3. And Venus has 2. Hey man, anything can go down here in the Underground Wrestling Alliance, dude. This has been pure chaos. This is just the first match, Chef. Like, you came in on pure chaos. Just 2 best friends having fun. Absolutely. That's exactly what this is. Oh my goodness. We just have double moves. We have a power bomb. We have Venus with her finishing move. Who can get to the pinfall first? Did Drew McIntyre steal Venus's pin? Okay, Venus broke that up. Oh my God. Can we make me the third, or is that a crowd? That is a crowd. That is a crowd, bro. Man, we have 1 minute, 56 seconds left, you guys. This has been an exciting opening matchup. Oh no, Chef, you don't have to see yourself out, man. Please, as Bill Goldberg throws more thumbtacks into the middle of this ring, and a clothesline from hell on Venus. Oh, we got a jackhammer on Jackie. Bro, they are not letting anybody I'm telling you, they're not letting anybody get these pinfalls. I think Iris has won. What a showcase for the Smoothverse and the Smooth family. If Iris can pick up this win in such a brutal match, as we are setting up Venus for a powerbomb over here. Fall away slam. Clothesline from hell. Goodness gracious, JBL. JBL has been broken up. Oh yeah, man, that's all we're trying to do, bro. We are trying to be just as live as the CLG family. They have a lot cooking over there. Those universes are insane. Uh-oh, ladies and gentlemen. The Bats has entered the building. He says he doesn't gotta go to work. Uh-oh, someone needed more hours than him. Bats, I'm gonna need me an Italian cheesy bread. Can you please customize it with pepperoni on it, good sir? And give me some of that extra garlic seasoning that you guys have and send that over to TNTEvolution Gamers. We have JBL going for a pin with 15 seconds left. Smooth is asking for pizza. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Not too many people can hang with my 5 days a week and the times I do. Dude, listen. Don't apologize for hard work, Chef. As we have a winner. Iris picks up the win here in this 6-man Iron Survivor opening matchup. What a showcase. This is pretty crazy. The Smoothverse. What do you have to say, man? One of your family members, Iris, comes in and picks up a win over some Hall of Famers like JBL, Bill Goldberg, Drew McIntyre, soon to be Hall of Famer. What an exciting match, man. We have Jackie. She made her debut, and we also have Venus. Give it up to Iris.
Truly a hard-fought victory at the end of the grueling Iron Man match. They are going to feel the effects of this.
Oh, yeah, man. Also, please, Bats, get Chef Luxury Gaming some wings as well. You got the money. Hey, man, Bats, we're going to pay you. I mean, this is what it is, right? You're on the Underground Wrestling Alliance contract books. We're going to pay you. You got the money coming your way. And again, man, I agree with Smoothverse. You put in the work. We're just part-timers, bro. We can't compete with what you got going on. So, Chef, man, for real, we're just hanging out in your world, man. One day trying to inspire to be like you, my brother, as the next match is going to be a triple threat showcase match. So I'm not quite sure what's going on here or who's even coming out, because I know this should be a triple threat match. And ladies and gentlemen, why is the Bat here? I know that his wife was just in the opening match, but why is Bats coming out here to the ring right now? Bats, you just happened to get into my chat, and now you're on my screen. What did you do? Did you hijack this show in any type of way? I'm going to need you to put in some information right now to tell me what you're doing, because there should be no reason why you should be walking down the aisle in this universe right now. You are not a part of this match. And, excuse me, Smoothverse, can you elaborate? Which Hogan did you see on the pre-show? Was that Brooke Hogan? Was it Nick Hogan? Was it Kiera Hogan? Because I'm not sure you saw Hulk Hogan on the pre-show, right? That you telling me Hulk Hogan couldn't have been on the pre-show. But man, there's no competition in here. Hello to everyone. Grow, I've been grinding for a year now to get. But again, listen, Chef, that's the point. Don't apologize for greatness, dude. You've been doing this a year. And for you to reach over 500 on Twitch, bro, that just don't come out of the sky, dude. You know what I'm saying? You always preach about good vibes and, you know, sending positivity to everybody. Like, that stuff is infectious, man, and it comes around. So again, dude, your yearly grind, this is just some of the treats, bro, for your hard work. Revel in it, dude. You have an exciting universe going on now. Like, man, tear up the world, bro. You shouldn't be in the same place after a year, bro. We should see you now at 1,000 in the next 3 months. I'm just going to go ahead and call it. We got 1,000. Bats, I don't know why you're here. Please, somebody fill me in. We're just going to keep going because I just don't even understand how Bats got in here. But again, this should be a triple threat match showcasing some wonderful talent here for the Underground Wrestling Alliance. And absolutely, I'm with Smooth, man. There is no competition at all, brother. Amen to that. Bat says he's throwing hands no matter what. I still want you to understand why you're here. All right, so this is one of Bat's family members, and I'm guessing this is why Bats has decided to show up, because Bats is here, and his stablemate is having a showcase match. This is a triple threat match to showcase some of the new talent that has been introduced and coming in to the Underground Wrestling Alliance. Shout out to Wolf Soldier. Thank you so much. Wolf, what is going on? Happy Saturday. This is the WrestleMania pre-show, and the UWA decided to take over WrestleMania 42 pre-show. We are just running a nice universe over here. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Man, I appreciate it, man. We're doing the best that we can, bro, but appreciate all the support. We're trying to kill it like you. Go show Wolf Soldier some love. Tell him TNTEvolution Gaming sent you guys. We have another new recruit that is coming over to showcase. This is a part of my guys, King Shadow. King Shadow's Alliance. He's going to be here. He's a part of the Royal Empire. Jushin is here. We have some people from Bat's group that is in here. This is going to be interesting to see how things go. I already can tell we have a clash at the top between Bats and King Shadow's division. Come on, Bats. Wolf. I'm a tad busy with my daughter. Hey, listen, Wolf, man, my daughter's birthday was last week, and then I also had a son's birthday the same week, so I know I appreciate it, dude. Like, I was busy all last week as well, traveling, so thank you so much for coming in and showing some love. I sure appreciate you giving up all of that support here to the TNTEvolution. And then, of course, please tell her happy birthday as well from all of us here at TNTEvolution Gaming. As we have an ad break here. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Kevin Owens making his awaited debut into the Underground Wrestling Alliance here. Princess Soldier, man. All right, we only have a few more seconds left for these ads, and we're going to let Kevin Owens continue to come out here. All right, man, we should be returning from Bats. You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So that's the reason why you're here, ladies and gentlemen. Bats has decided to insert himself in as a special guest referee in one of his faction mate members' showcase match. This is a triple threat match. This has nothing to do with you, Bats. Like, why are you here? I just don't understand. Welcome back from the ad break, ladies and gentlemen. This is a triple threat showcase match. We have two major factions here, one from Bats, one from King Shadow, and we also have Kevin Owens, who has decided to grace us here in the Underground Wrestling Alliance. Triple threat action. Okay, Bats, Bats, that's a slow pin there. Like, I understand that you're here to help. Like, what is going on? Smooth, man. I think I smell a ruse here, dude. Bats is completely taking over the show. All right, 2 count for Kevin Owens. That was a pretty good pin count according to the game. But you didn't give Jushin his pin. What is up with that, Bats? Okay, we got another pinfall. Okay, no pin there. I'm jumping ahead of the game. Why do you think I'm wearing the black and white gear? I don't know, Bats. You tell me. I wanted you to explain. Bats, what are you doing? Are you trying to get involved in this match? Again, Bats, I wanted an explanation, and you didn't give me anything. And now you're telling me why do you think you're wearing black and white gear? As we went for the, that was just bad. That was just bad as Jushin missed. I'm still trying to, I'm sorry, y'all. I am a little flustered because I don't understand why Bats is out here and how did he get into the role of the special guest ref. So let's just enjoy this triple threat match. This is match number 2 under the Underground Wrestling Alliance. This is supposed to be a showcase, showcasing new talent that is making their awaited debut into the UWA. Nice move there. Yeah, he's the ref. I smell something too. Don't check the GM's office? Wow. And yes, I agree with you, Wolf. Bat is just being Bat. I don't know what's going on, man. Absolutely, I agree with you, Smooth, man. That's awesome. Make these moments the best. That's correct, man. We all have kids. So, you know, go ahead on and spend the time that you can with them. Cherish those moments. Birthdays only happen once a year. So as long as they're happy, you put a smile on their face, man. That is what we're here to do, is to provide and show them love and support. Thank you so much, man. Join the revolution, guys. If anybody out there does have TikTok, throw it on. Find your boy TNTEvolution Gaming. I am on TikTok. We do have a lot of WWE 2K26 content over there. We also have some NBA 2K26 content. And we have some Fortnite stuff over there as well. As we have a package pile driver coming from Kevin Owens. Will Bats go ahead on and give us a pin? Okay, he seems to... Bats! You got to the perfect pin count, but I feel like you slid in a little late there. Okay, so you're telling me you went to the GM's office and you tied up Heyman and you decided to walk out here after your wife just had a match. We get a stunner. Okay, 2 count from Bats. Bat says 2. So let me get this straight. Your wife was just in the opening match. While your wife is fighting, you distract the universe by going backstage, beating up Paul Heyman. And then you decide to walk out immediately into the second match and insert yourself where Reyes is fighting as the special guest referee. Are you telling me I have that correct, Bats? Is that what you're telling me right now is what's going on in the Underground Wrestling Alliance? Because if that's the case, there will be some cease and desist letters, and I smell a fine coming your way. Yes, sir, man. Piano, yes, sir. Come on, man. Oh, he went for another stunner. Come on, Jushin. Let's see what we got here. Reyes is coming in to steal this win. I'm telling you, if Bats gives this man a fast count, I am going to lose it. Smooth, this didn't happen in a week. This happened literally today. As the Underground Wrestling Alliance started, Bats showed up and jumped Paul Heyman backstage while the opening match was going on. And then he decided to come out here. That is a slow pinfall. I don't care what the game is saying, perfect pin count my ass. That was slow. Bats is really trying to let Reyes win. I'm telling you, this is weird. I smell a setup. Guys. All right, man, we are going to let this go on for another minute. And depending on how this is going, we're going to wrap this one up because I'm interested to see what's going to happen here. Are you telling me the fix is in? If Reyes goes for this pin right now and Bats fast counts him. Okay, Bats. I'm glad you gave him a normal count. Now, he's in your alliance. The game does recognize that, but I'm glad to see you're not cheating right now. So, okay. I'll give you a little bit of credit, Bats. So you're saying he will not be receiving. If you sent over a fax, Smooth, I am actually ringside calling the action right now. I am not backstage. So I'm not sure what state Paul Heyman is in. But if you sent the facts, I don't know if Bats took it or what. I don't know what's going on. But I will check for your facts after the show, I promise. Yep, this Yelp review is going to be steamy about this ref. Hey, man, I agree. We do need to, like I said, let me say this. Before, I didn't understand why Bats was out here, but Bats right now is starting to surprise me. He is turning out to be a very stand-up citizen right now for the UWA and the the official referee guidebook that we have. It looks like Bats read it, and he is sticking to those rules. So I'm happy to see that we're not seeing any type of, foolery going on. But you never know. This is Bats as we have a stunner on his main man. Will he count him out? Wow, Bats, I know that had to be hard for you. Bats counts to 3 and lets Kevin Owens get a pinfall on one of his stablemates. I don't know if there's going to be some tension backstage between the Bat and his family. But man, we are happy that Bats did come in and actually hold up the standards of the referee for UWA. So thank you, Bats, for your service today. We appreciate you. All right, man. Next up, we have I don't know what this is. I think this might be, okay, we have Wade Barrett making his awaited debut to the Underground Wrestling Alliance. If you know Wade Barrett, he is a former bare knuckles fighting champion. He has decided to come over here and see how he, stacks up against the competition in the UWA. Smooth, listen, I don't know what happened, but I did get tongue-tied, so I wish, my brain was just moving faster than my mouth at the point, so I wish I could have got out what I was trying to say, but I think I cleaned it up. It was the referee's aficionado handbook is what we were going for. And again, shout out to Bats. He says he is a fair ref. And then he says somebody may need to check on Paul Heyman. I don't have a backstage correspondent here in the Smoothverse. We just don't have money yet for the Underground Wrestling Alliance. So I am going to call 911 from my personal cell phone, and we're going to get somebody to go backstage and check on Paul Heyman. I just did not want to walk away from the show as Logan Paul is making his unawaited debut as well. Somebody is humble as he's coming in. Is this going to be a match? We're seeing two fighting champions that are really good with their bare hands have a 1v1. I'm excited to see how this goes. Logan Paul and Wade Barrett. Smooth, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the respect, man. I just tried to get it out. I just, you never really know how things are going. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope everybody out there is having a wonderful Saturday. What you're witnessing right now, y'all, is the Underground Wrestling Alliance taking over during WrestleMania's 42 Pre-Show. So I don't know if you're going to be enjoying WrestleMania, but right now, since the pre-show is on, we are live, here to give you action every single bit of the pre-show, guys. That's what we're here to do on this Saturday. Chef, I agree, man. I am just one of the small pencils here in the Underground Wrestling Alliance, but knowing that we have Logan Paul and Wade Barrett in the same division, why not, right? This would be a real good fight in real life. I would like to see it. I absolutely would. Bare knuckles, boxing. Hell, I wish we could get it right now in WWE. That'd be great too. So I agree with you, Chef. Man, I wanted to do an IRL show as well. I wanted to cover kind of how things were going inside of WWE, kind of like keep up with Raw and SmackDown. But there's a lot of people doing that, kind of like Raw wrap-up review. But I was thinking of some things, man, and I was talking it over with Smooth. We was trying to come up with a good idea, kind of how to use the WWE 2K26 to kind of showcase that, to kind of give a recap. But the problem is there isn't a lot of matches, bro. It's just nothing but brawls. Most of the only thing that happens on Raw and SmackDown is just brawls. So that's what makes it a little bit difficult to try to get that out for me. But I'm pretty sure there's a good way to do that. So I had that idea too, man. I would love to see your variation of that when you put that together. All right, man, let's get to the action. As we have Lil Nate here, Mr. Charles Robinson has decided to sign a contract with the Underground Wrestling Alliance. I didn't know that Charles Robinson, wanted to be a part of this, so I'm glad that he's here as we're witnessing Logan Paul and Wade Barrett. As we have a clothesline, Bat may need to be bailed out. Oh my goodness, man. We just have storylines on top of storylines. Bat, you was just in this match refereeing, and you're telling me that you're now still backstage and you're beating up Paul Heyman some more? All right, we have a match request. I'll make dream matches. Goldberg versus Bret Hart. Hey, come on now. As long as we don't have Bret Hart wearing, I guess, that steel plate or something that he said that Goldberg hurt him or something, as long as we don't have that, I would love to see that match again, bro, because Bret Hart was one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. If we could have got like a good prime Bret Hart and Goldberg, that would just be insane, dude, to see that matchup. So I agree, that would be dope. As we have King Shadow in the building. King Shadow, what is going on, man? Thanks a lot for dropping by, hanging out in the channel. Let's go ahead and give my man King Shadow some love. They was just playing WWE 2K25 on their last stream, and when you join, tell them that TNTEvolution Gaming sent ya. Man, the only thing that you missed, bro, you missed a crazy Iron Survivor 6-man match. That was insane. Iris of the Smoothverse family pulled that one out. And then we had a showcase match where Jushin was in the showcase match, man, representing the Royal Empire. He was in the showcase match. Unfortunately, he lost to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens was in that match, as well as one of Bat's family members, Reyes. And Bats was a special guest referee. Would you believe that, Shadow? Bats was a special guest referee in Jushin's match. I'm telling you, man, Bats has been everywhere on the show. And we have Wade Barrett, who's been busted open, man, as we're trying to explain and get everybody caught up with the action here. But again, thank you so much for joining on your break right now. All right, what are we doing here, man? Is Logan Paul going to the top rope? Oh, 5-star frog splash that Logan Paul likes to do. That was reversed by Wade Barrett. And we now have Logan Paul busted open. This shows you the strength on these two bare knuckle fighters. Oh my goodness. The Barrett barrage. 1, 2, 3. Wade Barrett. What I was going to say is, that's how you know that these two guys have some bare knuckle fighting strength. Wait. What is going on here? Wade Barrett says, I won tonight. Expect more of the same. Okay. Kathy Kelly getting a scoop here.
The truth, and these people just can't accept it. I think you might want to look up the definition of truth, Corey.
Okay. Wade Barrett's over here blagging about how he won tonight, and you can expect more of that. What a promo from Wade Barrett. Thank you so much, Kathy, for getting the inside scoop at the end of this match. But yes, I was talking about the strength of those two bare knuckle fighters. That's the reason why you've seen them get busted open so easily. So, banger match, man. GG's, I appreciate that. All right, y'all. So as we keep it moving, we have a #1 contenders match for the Women's Championship. This is Julia. Oh yeah, man, he's in the broadcast. Absolutely. Thank you so much, man. That's fire. Appreciate that. KO versus Wade. KO versus Wade. You know what, Chef? I like what you're doing, Chef. They are in the same division, so that could happen. KO versus Wade. Stay tuned, brother. That could happen. Man, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Go ahead on and get that shmonner dick. King Shadow, man, ain't nobody telling you not to go get that paper. Just when you do get your check, man, go ahead on and send TNTEvolution Gaming $20. I would greatly appreciate that. So I can buy my pizza from Bats because he's charging me for my Italian cheesy bread. But for real, man, have a wonderful day, dog. Get that money. Appreciate you stopping by. So Bats Just saying. Every member has made their debut so far, except for one. Are you talking about Zeta, Bats? Are you talking about Zeta? And the Smoothverse says he wants some money too. Appreciate that, King Shadow. Wait. What is going on here? What is going on here? We have a number one contenders match between Nia Jax and Julia. Nia, oh my goodness, get in there, ref. Break this up. Break this up. This is some chaos. This is some chaos going on here. We have a number one contenders matchup. So this is going to be for Flamer, who is currently our women's champion, that she is going to be, we're trying to pick out the number one contender for her Women's Underground Wrestling Alliance Championship, as we have Julia going up against Nia Jax. And you are talking about Zeta. Okay, well, you know what? Zeta might be here. I don't know. She did sign a contract. I did tell you that Zeta signed a contract. So Zeta could be on the show, making her debut really soon. But Bats, I think you've done enough. Like, you just seem to take over every single show that you're a part of. What kind of... Bro, I'm not running a circus. I don't know what's going on here, dude. Like, it has been chaotic since we turned on the Underground Wrestling Alliance. Like, I'm just trying to have a match and enjoy some wrestling fun in between the WrestleMania 42 pre-show, and Bats is beating up the GM. He's inserting himself into triple threat matches. We have Iron Man Survivor Chaos matches and a bunch of thumbtacks. We have Nia Jax deciding to jump on Julia before the match even. Like, I'm serious. I don't know. I wish I could say that I put all this together, but this is just insane as Nia Jax just throws Julia into the ropes there. So this is pretty crazy. I need these women for tonight. No injuries, please. Okay, yes, we will make sure that nobody gets out of here tonight. We understand, ladies and gentlemen. Good segue. There's a lot going on this week. We have WrestleMania 42 pre-show going on right now. And the UWA is taking over while the pre-show's on. Once the UWA ends their broadcast today, that should take you live right into WrestleMania Saturday night. And we are hearing, once WrestleMania Saturday night ends, later on tonight, we have WOA, the Women's of Anarchy. Smooth is going to be putting on a crazy show. I can't wait to see. I think that's the go-home show. Am I correct, Smooth? Is that correct? This is the go-home show for Women's of Anarchy tonight? And we have a fall-away slam from the second rope. A Samoan drop by Nia Jax. Okay. We do have that confirmed. Breaking news. That is the go-home show for Women's of Anarchy. TNTEvolution Gaming will be tuned in front and center for that later on tonight, man. So much wrestling action coming to you. There's Nia Jax. Oh, Julia. Can we get a pin? 1, 2, 3. Nia Jax defeats Julia to become the number one contender to Flamer's Championship. I'm not like most girls, Nia Jax says. Nia Jax, what a convincing win. That is actually pretty good. I'm excited to see how this goes and where this goes from here. Then it's on to Gang Rules, man. Yes, sir, Bats. Gangs Rules, man. It's a lot going on in these universes. It is a lot going on. All right, y'all. Nia Jax picking up the win. Interesting. All right, y'all. Let's keep the action moving right along. Next up, we have another number one contenders match. This is going to be a ladder match. And this is going to be for Ken Shamrock's Men's Heavyweight Underground Championship. So, Ilya Dragunov fought last week in a title match between him, Ken Shamrock, and of course, we had Rusev in that match. The two losers will be a part of this Fatal 4-Way ladder match to crown a new number one contender. And we also have two new up-and-coming superstars in the Underground Wrestling Alliance. So let's see who else is included in this match. Oh, man. Wait, whoa. The Flock has been signed to WCW. I can't wait for that show, Bats. I cannot wait for that show. Like, I am loving what you have going on there and all of the talent that is on those shows. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned last week, we did have Rusev. We did also have Ilya Dragunov. They were a part of the championship match. They lost. So they immediately got injected into this Fatal 4-Way. They qualified to get another shot as the #1 contendership. So we also have 2 new up-and-comers. Let's go and see who's going to make their Underground Wrestling Alliance debut. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, fresh. The ink is fresh. The ink is still wet on the contract. Tavion Heights says he is here to put on a showcase and win himself the Men's Underground Heavyweight Championship. Okay, Tavion Heights, welcome to the Underground Wrestling Alliance. That is actually pretty good. He says he's golf clapping right now. Smooth, what's going on, man? What you doing over there, man? You're golf clapping, huh? Welcome, Tavion Heights. And then, of course, if all goes well, there may be a new signing. Okay, Bats, we're going to be watching. All right, ladies and gentlemen, New Jax has also just signed a contract less than 24 hours. And he is making his way to the Underground Wrestling Alliance. Oh my goodness, this is actually going to get really, really good. We have New Jax, ladies and gentlemen. So for all you ECW hardcore fans, y'all know this guy. He is a legend. This is New Jax. All right, chat. Who do we have? Who is everybody going for? Are we going for New Jack? Are we going for the other newest member of the Underground Wrestling Alliance, Tavion Heights? Are we going for Ilya Dragunov? Or are we going to be going for Rusev? Bat says he got New Jacks. I like New Jack, man. New Jack could pull this out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have 20 minutes on the clock. It doesn't necessarily mean that it has to go the full 20 minutes. But this is just to give us some time limit so that we don't have to wrap up the match. But if there's a pinfall or if anybody goes up and grabs the briefcase to become #1 contender for Ken Shamrock's championship, whenever that ends, within the 20 minutes, it can end. So we don't have to go the full 20 minutes. So let's get things popping, you guys. What a fatal 4-way. Ilya Dragunov, man. This is a ladders match, ladies and gentlemen. What action, man. Where else are you going to find ground pounding action like this? Anywhere else this is going on right now other than the Underground Wrestling Alliance on a Saturday morning. Just bringing you a show because WrestleMania has a pre-show. They just bought you a show for the whim of it. So shout out to the Underground Wrestling Alliance. Rusev and New Jax are getting into it.
My God, that belly to belly, man.
Belly to belly. So Ilya Dragunov is getting ready to run through the ropes yet again as Tavion Heights gives him an overhead suplex. And Tavion, what are you doing with that ladder there, sir? Just going to put it in the corner. Okay, getting it out the way. I understand. Oh, New Jax with the reversal. Why in the world does everybody in the Underground love to grab thumbtacks? I could tell you, I promise, guys, there's other weapons underneath the ring other than thumbtacks. New Jax is my second favorite ECW. Hey, man, New Jack is just fantastic, dude. Like, if you wasn't watching ECW back then and you telling me you did not like New Jax, we have a pounce from Tavion Heights. New Jax is fantastic. It's Ilya Dragunov yet again. Okay, thank you. We're seeing other weapons. We have a chair. We got thumbtacks. We have a table. This is a ladders match. Like, my goodness. There's so much chaos going on in the Underground Wrestling Alliance tonight. New Jack as well for the smooth. Okay. We got 2 for New Jack, man. I mean, Ilya Dragunov and Rusev had their opportunity. They were in the match last week and they lost. You know, just by fate, you know, we decided to put them in to another match to give them one more chance to get their hands on their championship. Well, you're going to be falling down the rankings as Rusev hits Tavion Heights with the chair. Tavion Heights, belly to back suplex on New Jack's. Tavion Heights is looking impressive, ladies and gentlemen. He did say he wanted to come over to the UWA, and this has turned out not to be a bad signing because he's looking really good. First favorite will always be RVD. Man, who doesn't love RVD, dude? It's almost a crime to sit up here and say that you don't like RVD. I'm telling you, I think for me, if I had to pull like an old original, it was something about those Dudley boys for me, bro. When they started the whole Dudley family, Big Dick Dudley and Spike and everybody. And I just love the Dudleys. Like, the Dudleys was fantastic for me as far as like an ECW original. And then, of course, as far as like their talent is concerned, Mikey Ripwreck just seemed to always jump off the screen. Like, Mikey was so small, and he had that stunner that, you know, nobody was doing the stunner. The whippersnapper is what he called it. Nobody was doing that stunner that way, the way that Mikey Ripwreck was doing it. So Mikey Ripwreck was great. And I also love Just Incredible. Like, Just Incredible and Lance Storm, the Impact players, those were like, I would always, now again, RVD's fantastic. We always watch RVD. I do love New Jack and all that, but it was for me, when the Impact players was on, or I seen Mikey Ripwreck or the Dudleys, I always had to tune in. Like, I just always thought they was just larger than life in ECW. Triple threat for me, I agree. Triple threat. Oh yeah, another great ECW group there, as we have one ring almost done by Rusev that has been broken up. All right, y'all, we are taking an ad break. For all of those that have been subscribed to TNTEvolution Underground Wrestling, you are getting the continuation of this fatal four-way ladder match. That's pure chaos. We have Tavion Heights. We have New Jack. We got 2 ladders in the ring. We got a chair. We also have thumbtacks. Okay, Ilya Dragunov says he's going to go up and try to claim his first ring. As Ilya Dragunov gets past the first ring with 15 minutes left. And Rusev throws him off the ladder. All right, New Jack on the top rope coming down on Ilya Dragunov. Tavion Heights again, man. He is putting on.
You hope just to witness a match like this in your life, and to call it has been a true honor.
I'm just going to be quiet here and let this action take place, because there is so much going on here as we are almost coming out of our ad break.
Getting put against the turnbuckles. Going after the arm here. Stopped cold with a fist right in the face.
All right, man. We should be back from ads, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to everybody that just came off the ads, as we still have this fatal four-way ladder match going on, as Tavion Heights has been given an impressive debut. I am literally shocked that Tavion Heights is fitting in so well in the Underground Wrestling Alliance. Bat says Jushin Liger is a banger. Yes, his Jushin Thunder Liger, as we like to call him, old Thunder. We do love some old Jushin Liger, man. Is Jushin Liger going to be making his way over there to the old school show? Oh my goodness. Wait. Ladies and gentlemen, why does Rusev has just pulled out? Okay, is that the Abyss's weapon right there? Is that the thumbtacks on the 2x4 or the barbed wire or the 2x4. Like, dude, this is crazy. This match is getting insane right now. Oh, H-bomb. Janice, thank you so much. I couldn't get it out. I knew it started with a J, but yes, that is Janice. Janice. Rusev just fell on Janice. This ladder match is chaotic, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate that match. All right, man, this is still a ladder match, y'all. We have 12 minutes left to go. This has been really good as we have steel steps now making their way into the underground wrestling lines. Like, we have seen a little bit of everything today. We've seen thumbtacks. We've seen Janice. There's chair shots. There's steel steps in the ring. There's ladders. There's been tables. There's been so much going on in the UWA today. New Jack, I would like to see some more offense from you, New Jack. I know you've been in this match kind of hiding in the background doing your thing, but we got two people rooting for you. It's Ilya Dragunov with a sit-down powerbomb. Rusev is setting up the ladder. Bro, Ilya Dragunov just stays catching people with that shit, dude. He just runs off the ropes, and you just see this motherfucker swinging from out of nowhere, bro, taking people out. There it is, Tavion Heights with his shoot wrestling background as he gator rolls into a gut wrench suplex off the ground. Again, Tavion Heights is the MVP of this match. I'm sorry. It's Tavion Heights. This kid has a bright future in the Underground Wrestling Alliance. I would not mind seeing this dude as champion right now. Oh my goodness, wheelbarrow. Rusev, there it is, lock it in, lock it in, there it is. Rusev is not playing, you guys. There it is, man. Okay, Ilya Dragunov, oh, he's almost close. He's trying to get it. Oh, Ilya Dragunov might be on his last ring, ladies and gentlemen, as this match is getting down to the nitty gritty, almost the halfway mark. Shout out to New Jack for breaking up at for breaking it up, for having Ilya Dragunov. Man, there's been a lot going on today. For having Ilya Dragunov not get up the ladder and pulling down that #1 contendership contract that's up there at the top. Tavion Heights is clearing the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Will he go up top? Oh my goodness, man. A gut wrench shoulder breaker. Like, this dude's moveset is fantastic. Rusev is getting out of this. All right, y'all. Come on, man. What a brawl we're having. Anybody can pull this one out as New Jack decided to get back into the ring. Oh, Tavion Heights. Dude, I'm done. Tavion Heights. Seriously, what more do you want from this guy? You know what? That's my pick. I'm going for Tavion. I've seen enough. We got two for New Jacks. I'm going for Tavion. Tavion Heights is just, bro, what a clinic. I'm telling you. If he doesn't win this match, I mean, anything can happen in ladder matches, so it's not going to be all his fault. But look at the showcase this man is putting on as he puts down the straps. Tavion Heights is ready for action. Oh, and a snap. Just a snap German suplex from Ilya Dragunov, man. Come on, New Jacks, get in there. Throw him outside the ring or something. Woo! New Jacks with a belly-to-back suplex. I love that. As New Jacks is going to the top, Rusev and Tavion are fighting. New Jacks, can he do it? New Jack, can he do it? New Jack, can he do it? Oh my God! New Jack is the winner. You guys called, and shout out to Bat, shout out to Smooth. New Jack was waiting for the perfect opportunity, and New Jack has just inserted himself into the #1 contender spot for Ken Shamrock's title. That's going to be a hell of a match. I can't wait to see that. Oh my goodness, what do we have next up on the card? All right, y'all. As we're getting into this next match here, this is the one and only Tribal Chief, Mr. OTC himself, number 1, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns says if he's going to address the Underground Wrestling Alliance, he's going to come dressed to impress. And he has on his J's. He has on a jacket and the OTC 1 t-shirt. This is y'all's Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Smooth, man, we are not going to support Solo right now while our Tribal Chief is on our screens. Appreciate that, man. Roman Reigns is looking fresh. Go ahead on, man. Put a 1 up in the chat. You know you want to, man. Go ahead on and support your Tribal Chief. All right, Chad, I had to do it. Bats had to do it. Yeah. Wolf Soldier, Tama Tonga. Wolf said he's going with the NFTs. Wolf says he likes the NFTs. We all like to acknowledge our Tribal Chiefs. So I see those ones in the air. Appreciate that, Bats. Smooth said never. Come on, man. Don't do Roman like that, bro. Look at those Jordan 12s he's rocking right now. Come on, man. Hey, man, we all love Tama Tonga, dude. Yeah. All right, man. Our Tribal Chief has graced us. Let's see what else is going on here. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what's going on here with this match, but Roman Reigns is in the ring making his awaited UWA debut, and we have the 03 Undertaker coming out. Now, last week, Undertaker last week had a one-on-one match with Dax, and he lost. So I'm not quite sure why Undertaker is continuing to assert himself, especially this late into the show. I mean, I get it. He's the dead man. Somebody has to tell him something. I don't think I'm going to step to him and tell him, but somebody needs to tell the dead man. He just can't be inserting himself in this stuff. But hopefully we can find out what he's doing here and what's going on. But it sounds like he wants to make Roman Reigns pay. Let's see how this works out for Undertaker. All right, so what is going on here? The referee is calling for the bell. Oh, Roman. Oh, my goodness. Roman Reigns has just hit the referee. Come on. Like, this show is getting out of hand tonight. Like, I don't know. Roman Reigns does not have on wrestling gear. I thought Roman Reigns was just coming out here to address the universe. And somehow, some way, Undertaker makes it a part of his business to come out here and pick a fight with Roman Reigns. Like, I don't understand. Smooth, he said he's going to make Roman Reigns pay, but I don't understand why he's trying to make Roman Reigns pay when he needs to be mad at the Batman. The Batman is the one he lost to last week. Why are you out there picking fights with Roman Reigns? Ladies and gentlemen, again, I'm so sorry for this. Roman Reigns is not in wrestling gear tonight. He's in his street clothes, so I just didn't even know that this was happening. I really do apologize. Tonight, there has just been too much going on in the Underground Wrestling Alliance, and I just can't believe that Undertaker was stooped so low to come out here after being embarrassed last week by the Batman to jump out and put a match together and just impromptu match on Roman Reigns. This makes no sense. But ladies and gentlemen, we do have Roman Reigns in the ring. We got Undertaker in the ring. Who do you guys got, chat? You know I'm always going for my Tribal Chief. So I hope Tribal Chief can pull that out against the Undertaker. Good DDT from Roman Reigns. Undertaker, I tell you what, man, if you lose tonight, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know what's going on because, like, you lose 2 matches in a row, like, you're going to really severely fall down the card. Like, you might not ever get that shot at that championship. Like, it's cool, man. We let you ride your motorcycle to the ring. You know, we did put that in the budget to make the entranceway a little bit wider for you. But, like, you continue losing, we might take your motorcycle away. As we have a cover, Roman Reigns gets a 2 count. Undertaker, come on, man. He's jumping back into the match here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Underground Wrestling Alliance. As we have a kick there that busted open the Undertaker. We are streaming to you live right now during the WrestleMania 42 pre-show. So we decided to bring some of that action to you guys during WrestleMania week. Yes, the bike was in the budget. So what we did, man, oh my goodness, is he went for a Superman punch. Undertaker reversed that. But yes, Smooth, Undertaker did reach out to us when he signed his contract. He asked if we could make the entranceway a little bit wider as we take things old school. He asked if he could make the entranceway a little bit wider for him so that he could bring his bike. So Undertaker bought the bike. It wasn't in our budget, but we did open up the pathway for him to come out as we get an old school into a pinfall. 2 count there. Roman Reigns kicks out at 2 as Undertaker cannot believe that Roman Reigns kicked out of that. So yeah, so the bike is the Undertaker's as he's going for a tombstone power driver on the Tribal Chief. Roman Reigns, let's see if he can kick out of this. 1, 2. Okay, woo! The Tribal Chief kicked out at 2. Okay, man. Undertaker's just playing ringer around the rosy here. And is the game dead? Is the game broken? Is there something going on here? What is the game trying to do? I just don't know why you just couldn't pick him up. But we have a sidewalk slam here from the Dead Man 03 as we go into a pin. 1, 2. Roman kicks out again at 2. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a very interesting match. Again, I didn't even know it was going to be a match in the first place. Roman Reigns is in street clothes. He came out to address the Underground Wrestling Alliance and got attacked by the Undertaker pretty much. Well, the Undertaker came and got in his face. I guess Roman went to hit him and he did hit the referee, which kind of gave us this impromptu match as Roman Reigns. Uh-oh, he's powering up. Will we see a spear, ladies and gentlemen? Is Roman Reigns getting ready to end this match? Oh, and a spear from our Tribal Chief. Let's count him out. 1, 2. Undertaker kicks out at 2. What another fun match. Yo, Undertaker reversed that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Undertaker now doing what he can. He's waiting for Roman Reigns to get up. But Roman Reigns, being the veteran that he is, rolled out to the parquet floor because he knows you cannot get a pinfall or a submission on the outside of the ring here. Not in this match. So Undertaker, if you want to get that pinfall over Roman, you're going to have to put him in the ring, buddy. The referee's on the count of 3. He's on the count of 4. Referee's up to the count of 5. You guys can't get counted out. Is this going to be a draw? Like, what is going on in this universe? All right, Roman Reigns says he wants to bring the action back to the inside as we get to a count of 7 there. As you see the referee holding up his 7 fingers. Roman Reigns is driving Undertaker back to the ropes here. Oh, man, let's see what we got going on. Oh, suplex there from Roman Reigns. Romano Reigns, our tribal chief. All right, we're going to try to give this another moment here. It looks like Roman was trying to set Undertaker up in the corner to go for that corner finisher. As we have a choke slam off the second rope. Oh, my goodness. Went into a pinfall. 1, 2. Roman Reigns kicked out at 2. Is Undertaker going to pull out the last ride? We already seen a tombstone. Okay, nope. We are going for another tombstone here as Roman Reigns breaks out of the tombstone. Roman Reigns is driving him to the corner. He might be trying to set him up for the Superman punch into the spear. Okay, never mind. Roman Reigns decided to clothesline him out of the corner as we have another pinfall here. 1. Okay, count out at 2. This match is about to boil over. Who is going to get the pinfall here? I got a feeling whoever gets their finisher off next is probably going to be the winner of this match. As we get another scoop suplex. Oh, we get a triple suplex. The triple entendre. Scoop back suplex from Roman Reigns. He gave us 3 of them. Our tribal chief. Oh, as he goes to the corner. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, he's setting up. He's setting up. He wants a Superman punch that was reversed by Undertaker. Caught into an STO as Undertaker brilliantly gets out of the ring, playing some mind games with Roman Reigns here. Roman Reigns should have hit him with a Superman punch there, but he was going for a clothesline over the top rope. We might have to wrap this one up as we throw the ones up in the air. I'm going to give it another 15 seconds, man. Let's see if somebody hits their finishing move. If not, man, we are going to wrap this up. We're on to a count of 3. All right, they're going outside the ring. They're continuing the battle. Let's go ahead on and wrap this up here. All right, so let's see how this match ends, everybody. We are on a count of 5, everybody. On a count of 5. Cutscene, maybe? I don't know. I don't know, Smooth. All right, we're up to 6, 7. Okay, Roman Reigns got in the nick of time. And ladies and gentlemen, I said, was Undertaker going to go for this? The last ride on Roman Reigns. Undertaker with the win, ladies and gentlemen. Undertaker said, hey, I lost last week to Bats, but he showed he's still one of the most dominant forces in the Underground Wrestling Alliance as he gets a win over our tribal chief, Roman Reigns. I'm only going to say this unbiasedly. Roman Reigns is in his street clothes, so maybe that had a lot to do with Roman Reigns moving around in this match. But hey, we're going to shout out the Undertaker, man, for picking up the win.
You can't help but think that cheap shot earlier decided this match.
Appreciate everybody just joining in, man. This is the Underground Wrestling Alliance. We are taking over the WrestleMania 42 Pre-Show. Well, Smooth, it does not appear that there's going to be any type of cutscene here. Undertaker is going to drive off into the sunset as he raises up the arm. That is the action that we like to see here. And we have a brawl coming up. It's going to be Stone Cold Steve Austin and China 97 making their way here. And this is an underground match brawl. This is an underground show, but they are fighting backstage to the archive. We're looking into the archives arena. There's a match back there. I don't know what happened between China and Stone Cold, but these two are going at it backstage in the underground ring. And Stone Cold Steve Austin with a power bomb outside of the ring on China. Smooth, I don't know why this is happening. Like, I don't even understand. We've already had bats come in and break into the GM's office, and apparently we have a fight going on backstage, and we just happen to have the ring set up in the archive arena as Stone Cold just finds a goddamn sledgehammer as he's hitting China with a sledgehammer. There's so much chaos. We had to go backstage to cover this brawl, but I don't know why all this makes sense. I don't know either. This is an underground show, and everything is just being let loose. Okay, what a reversal from China. And a powerbomb from China on the Stone Cold Steve Austin. Where is China going here? Uh-oh. Is China going for it? Is that a pedigree? Pedigree! Pedigree on Stone Cold Steve Austin. Ladies and gentlemen, this intergender division is crazy. So many matches. Women fighting women, men fighting men, men fighting women. This is just pretty crazy. As China is just manhandling Stone Cold Steve Austin, picking him up and going over to the security boxes. Did she lock one of the boxes? What's going on here? Oh my goodness. Stone Cold Steve Austin had to reverse that. Oh! And a kick to the bread basket. There's just so much stuff going on. All right, SC's going to get a beer. Stone Cold's going to get a beer. China bumps him and spills the beer. Cinema. I'm not sure why Stone Cold was back here in the archives as he was trying to hit China with the tombstone, but he was just walking back here with this beer, and China just happens to be, I don't know what she was doing leaving this area, but did he drag her back here and just put on a match? Like, pure cinema. We're going to have to get William Shakespeare or William Van Gogh, somebody to come and paint us something, you know, to tell the story of how cool all this is. He went for a stunner that just got reversed by China. China 97, ladies and gentlemen. Her render looks really good in WWE 2K26. We're so glad to have her in the Underground Wrestling Alliance. Staff forgot to lock the gate. Man, you're not lying. Like, I'm still just shocked. Like, look at this. There's nothing going on but an underground ring here, and they're just fighting. Like, this is pretty crazy. China with a scoop power slam. These are all for rankings, ladies and gentlemen. Like, this right here has huge implications on who's going to get their shot at Brock Lesnar, who's our current champion for the Underground Intergender Championship. All right, Undertaker. All right, Stone Cold. Let's see if we can turn up the heat. Undertaker says, Stone Cold, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just looking at all these buried alive tombstones and stuff and thinking of the Undertaker. It has his symbols back there, tombstone, as China throws off Stone Cold Steve Austin outside of the underground ring as they're having a brawl. I don't know if they're going to move around this area, but there's just a lot going on as Stone Cold Steve Austin, Luther's press. Oh my goodness. Trying to bust China open as Stone Cold is going for a chair. China has, the stunner again has been reversed by China. China powerbomb outside on the steel, on the concrete, as China picks up the table. She just throws the table down. I guess we're not going to be using this table.
Oh, look at the ninth wonder of the world, China. Pedigree.
Oh my goodness, a pedigree onto the steel chair.
Kick gets caught.
Oh, she must have went for another pedigree as a DDT from Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, I think we're about to see something explosive. Catches
Oh
the
my
kick.
God. Stone Cold went for a stunner again. That's the third stunner that has just gotten blocked.
And he retaliates. Totally helpless at the moment. She reverses and creates an opportunity. Denied with a crossbody. Oh. Steve Austin.
All right, chat. I'm going to give this one about 50 seconds, man. We're going to wrap this one up, man. I thought Stone Cold and China having this brawl, we would get to something more crazier as we're fighting backstage here. But this game is not really utilizing the area that well as the underground format of the ring. As it looks like China almost went for a low blow and caught a knee to the face. Can we get a Stone Cold Stunner? For the fourth time, China has blocked the China. He has, did I say block the China? China has blocked the Stone Cold Steve Austin, man. This is crazy. All right, let me go ahead on and wrap this up, y'all. This was pretty good. This was pretty interesting to see as we have a wake-up talk. Will this be it? Looks like Stone Cold got a reversal there. Let's go ahead on and wrap this up and see how this one goes. Look at the old school logo back there for Monday Night Raw. And look at the big fist. Man, I kind of like the arcade, the visual of this, man. The Raw is War banners up there, the SmackDown fist. We have the throne there, Undertaker stuff, the Statue of Liberty, old SummerSlam things. As we're running into an ad break, it's crazy how we're wrapping this matchup now on an ad break. I probably could have waited and let this run through the ads. But it is beautiful. I do appreciate it, Smooth. It is very, very beautiful, man. Like, I need to see more stuff like this. Oh, goodness gracious, China. This match is getting out of hand.
Serious damage to the arm being inflicted here. China looking for the double underhook. Here it comes. Pedigree. Check out this power from China. And now it looks like they're done. Done for now. But
All right, well, China has won this match here. Ladies and gentlemen, that is crazy. So we're going to pause our main event.
An underground match.
All right, we're going to pause our main event as we know we are running ads. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. The ads should be done. What you guys are witnessing are the main event. We have the women's Underground Wrestling Alliance champion Flamer putting her title on the line versus Jade Cargill in a 15-minute, if need be, title match. So we are back in the Underground Wrestling Alliance arena. Thank you for bringing the cameras back up here to the arena. Stone Cold and China had a backstage brawl that, if you missed it on the commercial break, China actually pulled out the win on Stone Cold Steve Austin. That is pretty freaking crazy. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. If you are in the chat and you do not know who this man is, Mr. Bats609, please go ahead on and follow this man. He was just recently streaming WWE 2K26. He has a hell of an old school federation going on over there as well. So please, when you follow him, tell him that your boy TNTEvolution Gaming sent you. As we get back, this is the main event, ladies and gentlemen, of the Underground Wrestling Alliance. This is Jade Cargill versus Flamer. I know Smooth loves Flamer, so Flamer is defending her title. She said she's a fighting champion. So we have pinfalls that can count anywhere, ladies and gentlemen, in this type of match. This is the Underground Title Championship match. We stay with the action everywhere it goes. Heyman's office was broken into, and he has been rushed to the nearest medical facility. Details next show. Thank you so much, Smooth. I'm glad somebody was able to get back in touch with you from that 911 call. It's just a travesty what Bats did to Paul Heyman. I might have to take over the interim GM responsibilities for next show, but I'm now scared for my safety because I don't know what Bats is going to do to me. Oh, we're grabbing some pizza, man. What pizza are you getting, bro? I wanna get some pizza. Can some pizza be sent over to TNTEvolution Gaming? Driven into the barricade. All right, man. We have a Women's Underground Wrestling Alliance Championship on the line. Now, the reason that this match is happening is last week we had a fatal four-way, if you guys don't remember, to crown our inaugural champion. That fatal four-way included two women that you saw earlier tonight fighting for their #1 contendership, which was Julia and Nia Jax. And this match also included Jade Cargill. Since Jade Cargill won that fatal four-way, she didn't win the match. She was the runner-up last week because Flamer won the inaugural title and Flamer pinned Jade. Flamer decided to give Jade a title shot and says that she's a fighting champion and welcoming all comers. So that's how we got here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, in this main event. This was all Flamer's decision to say, hey, Jade, you thought this was a hoax. You thought that was a fluke. You thought that I couldn't beat you in a one-on-one match because there was other women involved in an elimination style match. Let's go at it 1v1 in the main event, and let's prove which woman is the better woman when it comes to the Underground Women's Wrestling Alliance. Dang, man, no Little Caesars there, man. That sucks. All right, y'all. We are approaching, going on, what, almost 4 minutes here as we have 11:19 left into this match as these two ladies, Jade Cargill, throws down Flamer onto the parquet floor. She fights back with the counter. Uh-oh, Flamer. Is that going to get reversed? Oh, and it got reversed. Jade Cargill. Is she going for Jaded, ladies and gentlemen? Is she going for Jaded on the parquet floor? She just hit Flamer with Jaded. 1, 2. Oh, my goodness. Flamer, the champion, kicks out at 2. This is a 2 count. I'm going to say this. I don't know what we do, chat. Let's say Flamer loses this match, and she loses her title because she wasn't being a smart champion, right? Like, when you have the title, what is the point in taking all these, anytime somebody challenges you type of matches? Like, it makes no sense. Like, you put yourself out there to lose. And Flamer just had the title for a week. If she loses this title, Jade Cargill wins the title. We just crowned a new #1 contender in Nia Jax. So does that instantly put Jade and Nia into a rivalry? And Flamer's just now watching from the sidelines? Like, I don't know, man. It's pretty interesting. Let's see what happens here at the end of this match.
Both arms captured and vitriolic stomps. Oh, that last stomp had a little extra vinegar on it. Cargill now on the offensive. Roll through.
Okay, man. They have been fighting outside the ring on the parquet floor. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are letting this main event go down to the wire. This is a good matchup, though, man. These two women, their classes are very similar. So we are having a really good match. The fact that they've even gone close to 12 minutes is actually pretty good for the women's championship. So that just lets you know that we are literally giving you the best match possible here in the Underground Wrestling Alliance. As Jade is going for Jaded off the ground. We have another Jade, and we might have a new champion.
This could be it.
1, 2, 3. Jade Cargill. And oh my goodness, we have a brand new champion. If I'm reading the chat correctly, hold on one second. We just had a title change, but Bats is coming in with breaking news. A little teaser for the Gang Rules Arena. It uses the same floors as the UWA, parquet floors for the Bangs Arena. That is some fantastic news.
Here is your winner.
But ladies and gentlemen, and new.
World Wrestling
Shout out to Jade Cargill.
Alliance Champion Jade Cargill.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen. What, excuse me guys, what does it mean, man? Time of the essence. Literally last week, Jade Cargill was in a fatal 4-way match, and she lost her opportunity. And then all of a sudden this week, she has gotten another opportunity. This was a crazy show tonight, you guys. So we had a 6-man Iron Survivor match to start off the show. Iris of the Smooth family won. I don't even know how this turned into a special guest referee match, but Bats was a special guest referee, and he helped Kevin Owens get a pinfall win over his bandmate Reyes. Before we go on, in this match, while this match was going on, Bats jumped Paul Heyman backstage. We have now found out that Paul Heyman has been rushed to a local medical facility, and there's going to be more details about that coming out in next week's show. We had the two guys here have a bare-knuckle brawl. This match was pretty good. Wade Barrett picked up the win over Logan Paul. We've had Nia Jax pick up the #1 contender win over Julia. We also had a fatal 4-way ladder match going into for the #1 contendership for Ken Shamrock's title. And New Jack, actually, Tavion Heights and New Jack are new showcasers onto the Underground Wrestling Alliance family. They had their debut match, and New Jack actually won #1 contendership to go against Ken Shamrock. We saw Undertaker jump Roman Reigns, which I don't understand how this match even happened in the first place, but Undertaker won that match. We had a brawl backstage in the arena where the archives are, and China beat Stone Cold Steve Austin. And we just had Jade Cargill we just had Jade Cargill win her championship versus Flamer. So guys, I said I had a little surprise after all this was going to happen. I'm looking at the time. The WrestleMania 42 pre-show is still on. So if the WrestleMania 42 pre-show is still on, that means the Underground Wrestling Alliance is still on. We are going to go on the road to Mexico. Mexico, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to go to Mexico and run the Underground Wrestling Alliance show in Mexico. So we have a minor show. I don't know what's going on this show. We don't know what's happening, but we're going to get this started here. Underground Wrestling Alliance. And look at Mr. Wade Barrett, fresh off of a win under the Underground Wrestling Alliance show against Logan Paul. He's coming out. He came all the way to Mexico. Yes, we are in Iowa, Mexico for tonight's show. So Wade Barrett is making his Mexican debut for the UWA. Let's see who he's going up against, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. We have Jimmy Uso making his way down to the Underground Arena in Mexico. Wait. Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on here? How the hell did Jey Uso get all the way down to Iowa? Chat, Jey Uso is not on this show. Jey Uso is not on this roster. Why is Jey Uso coming out to support his brother all the way in Mexico? Jimmy Uso did not make the last Underground Wrestling Alliance show. He was not in the arena. But you're telling me he brought his brother with him to Mexico? Oh man, this is gonna get crazy. Wade Barrett is in for it tonight. Jimmy Uso. And the Usos are in the Underground Wrestling Alliance Mexico Arena. Let's go on and get to it, y'all. All right, 15 minutes on the clock, man. So again, this doesn't have to be a full 15-minute match. This is just to give us some timing, just so that we can put some timing in perspective, so that we don't have to wrap up everything. We literally are in Mexico, you guys, so this is the other treat here. The Underground Wrestling Alliance has expanded. The debut show was so good. We received a partnership from AAA, and AAA has allowed us to use their underground arena here. And they said we can take advantage of that on Wednesdays. So on Wednesdays, the talent, if they are not going to be performing on the main Underground Wrestling Alliance show on Mondays, they have a shot to come out to Mexico and get on this card. So this is the minor show for the Underground Wrestling Alliance, and we will continue to put some storylines on and all types of other things. But shout out to AAA, man. I'm super happy for that partnership. They really do love what the Underground Wrestling Alliance is doing. So that's why we're able to bring you cool things like this. So again, we got Jimmy Uso, who bought out his brother Jay, who's not on the Underground Wrestling Alliance roster. I don't even know how he got clearance to be ringside. But we are having a 1v1 match against Wade Barrett. Yeah, Smooth, that is nice of them, bro. That was pretty nice of them. What a surprise, if you ask me, man. I wasn't expecting them to do that for us. So I'm really shocked that something like this could even happen. Okay, man, we got a back elbow drop from Wade Barrett as we go into a pinfall. Heyman approved it. Bats, bro, why are you just... How do you know more about our show than I know? Like, I am just literally ringside, you know, being surprised at everybody else when this action happens. And you're telling me that Paul Heyman approved for Jey Uso to fly all the way to Mexico? Wow. This man Bats, he is a man of the people. That's all I can say. If he's not special guest refereeing, if he's not defeating Undertaker in the center of the UWA arena, he's also allowing Paul Heyman to give out approvals to have people that's not on this roster show up just for the people. All right, we're approaching 3 minutes here. Uso, Jay is giving the Uso chant. Where are we going here? Can we get down to a finish soon? As we have Jey Uso, excuse me, yep, it's Jimmy Uso, excuse me. Jim Uso in the ring with a super kick. He just put Wade Barrett down. We're going to do a mid-rope. This is a double axe handle. What is this? Oh, he went for a drop kick. That's pretty much out of the ordinary for Jimmy Uso there. As Wade Barrett is forcing him to the outside. Bat says he's a man of the people. Wade Barrett, what are you doing? What are you doing? Wade Barrett just ripped off the top turnbuckle, and he has exposed the ring of the turnbuckle. The referee has not seen it as he's busted open Jimmy Uso. Wade Barrett is on a tear, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, Wade Barrett. I will say this, everybody, you know, the AAA sponsorship, they told us that we had to have mats around the arena. So it is for the safety of the wrestlers. You know we would normally have parquet floors, but I'm not going to complain. We got a sponsorship as Wade Barrett tricked Jimmy Uso, and he won by countout, ladies and gentlemen. What a heel way to pick up a win. Wade Barrett, in the opening match here, beats Jimmy Uso, who brought Jey Uso out to support him via countout. I think that's how you do it. I mean, if you ask me, that's pretty clever. Like, it's already a 2-on-1. Might as well go on and get the countout win. So, man, what's next? Holy cow, ladies and gentlemen. Raquel Rodriguez.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by
What is going on this show, man? Like, Triple A just lets anybody. How did JD McDonough get clearance into Mexico? But Raquel Rodriguez is here supporting the UWA in Mexico. Aruga. Man, who else is in this match, man? Let's keep it going. Who will Raquel Rodriguez be going up against? Oh my goodness. Vice City, Lola Vice. He says JD has a #1 contenders match next week. JD is not a part of the show. I don't even know why he's here. But ladies and gentlemen, you are putting your eyes on Lola Vice. She had a match last week in the Underground Wrestling Arena versus one of the WWE legends, Steve Torres. They had an underground speed match that Lola Vice was victorious in. So let's see how Lola Vice does in an actual 1v1 match that isn't speed related. So I'm interested to see how this goes. That is Lola Vice. All right, man, Lola Vice, Raquel Rodriguez, 15 minutes on the clock. Yet again, guys, this is just as a timer so that we don't have to wrap it up. This doesn't necessarily mean that it has to go 15 minutes, but the first one to a pinfall or a submission will win this match. No special tricks involved. Smooth versa. He's running to go get some food. He is lurking, though. I sure appreciate the lurk. Smooth. Heyman better hurry up and recover, otherwise someone may take over the card. Bats, listen, you have already taken over the card, dude. Like, I have seen every single person in your faction tonight alone outside of Xavier. Like, I have seen everybody. You've came out. Jackie's came out. Ray has had a match. You're beating up people backstage. You're even giving your imprint on this show in Mexico, dude. And you have allowed people like JD McDonough to just show up over here in this arena. You've allowed Jey Uso to just show up over here. I mean, this has been pretty crazy. What's going on, man? The Underground Wrestling Alliance is starting to take a mind of its own. As Lola Vice taunts Raquel Rodriguez in the corner. All right.
First a knife-edge chop, and now continuing the attack on the knee. So much tension applied to the leg. Pain must be shooting through that leg now.
And shout out to Stream Elements, man. If you guys are playing my faction, or you're enjoying my faction, or you're just enjoying Universe Mode like we are right now, TNTEvolution Gaming does have a ton of content on YouTube that is just strictly for my faction players and users. So there are weekly my faction videos with Raquel Rodriguez into a sidewalk slam cover there, broken up on the count of 2. It is my faction based content that does talk about my faction. They open up packs over there. They talk about all the my faction tips and tricks as JD McDonough is trying to insert himself into this match. And Batch, I have heard that, man. You have said it several times. The family is always prominent. Hey, man, Wolf, you are going to be making your debut soon into the UWA. I am saving you for a special spot. But tune in, man. If you are here, you will be on the card next week. I just do not want to tell you or spoil the surprise on how the Wolf will be coming out. But you have signed your contract, and I am super happy to have you in the Underground Wrestling Alliance.
She catches Lola with a counter. One counter met by another. Both superstars countering one move after another.
Okay, Wolf Honor to go up against you the other day. Man, absolutely. Thanks a lot, Bats, for showing that support. It's big honor, man. We had Bats and we had Wolf in another one of our multiverses go up against each other. Okay. Oh, my goodness. The Tahana Bomb. 1, 2, 3. Raquel Rodriguez makes quick work of Lola Vice. Woo! That is pretty interesting.
Stingy loss delivered to Lola Vice. As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets.
Yeah, man, you got to go back and check that out, Wolf. Absolutely. All right, y'all, as we get to our next match here, who do we got coming up? E. Torres. All right, Eve Torres says she's coming back to the Underground Wrestling Arena, making her debut in Mexico.
She's in a fight mood tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh my God, Quinn Ivy. She is a part of King Shadow's alliance. Quinn Ivy is making her debut. The Underground Wrestling Alliance show in Mexico. Wow. We are just pulling out all the stops today, ladies and gentlemen. This is super impressive to have Queen on the roster. I wonder who else is going to be in this triple threat match, ladies and gentlemen. Bat says he hopes that Zeta is on this show. Ladies and gentlemen, the Juggernaut, Jordan Grace. One second, chat.
The Juggernaut is not just a nickname. It defines Grace completely.
A one-woman wrecking crew with a brilliant mind in the ring.
All right, chat. Sorry about that, man. We are back here. We appreciate that, man. Apologize for the interruption there for the entrance of Jordan Grace, but we have a triple threat match. Who do you guys have winning this, chat? Do you guys have Jordan Grace? Or do you guys have Eve Torres? Or do we have Ivy, who's brand new to the Underground Wrestling Alliance? Again, y'all, 15 minutes on the clock doesn't necessarily mean that we have to go the full 15 minutes, but that is just something to give us just a time stamp here so that we don't have to wrap up this match. Zeta will be making her debut soon, man. Bats, I know you can't wait for Zeta to join the show, so Zeta will be here soon. But this is the minor show, man. AAA has decided to loan us an arena for our minor show, and they have partnered with the Underground Wrestling Alliance.
And is there ever any actual strategy in an ODQ match, or is it just real really a free-for-all.
It honestly depends on the superstar. Some competitors just want to get through the match in one piece, while others like to revel in the lawlessness.
Chad, I don't know who to call in this match, Chad. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know. I guess we should go for Jordan Grace. I'm not sure. I mean, Eve Torres did lose last week. She lost to Lola Vice. Jordan Grace is making her debut. Ivy's making her debut. As we have a cover here in this triple threat match. Okay, a little lower Zeta may or may not be Jackie's sister. Okay, a little 6'7", 6'7". All right, may or may not be Jackie's sister. Okay, hopefully we shall see. I mean, the family is always lurking around, and you guys have already caused so much chaos, and it's only been week 2 of the Underground Wrestling Alliance. Like, I don't know what's wrong with you guys, but you guys are just doing so much in these shows. As Ivy goes to the top rope here. From the top, and she missed it, man. Top rope burn, man, from Ivy. Jumping down and missing.
Armringer applied.
Punch to the face. She's got the pin. She breaks the count quick.
Can't believe we didn't even get a 2 count there.
All right, y'all, man. We got to get into some nice action here. Triple threat. Queen Ivy, Eve Torres, and Jordan Grace. Don't think Bats will show up, though. He might have gotten banned from it. Dude, listen. I want to know what that bell was like. You know, I heard Bats did get detained. Like they talked about in last week's Underground Wrestling Alliance show. There is a fine coming out, so I don't know if Bats has the money to pay that fine. I mean, you sent the general manager to the local medical facility. Like, are you happy with yourself, Bats? Are you really happy with what you've done? Are you happy with yourself? As we are going to jump into an ad break, ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned. The action will be here. Triple threat on the way.
Kick to the gut gets them out of that one.
Facebuster. Check out this athleticism.
Into the wheelbarrow facebuster.
Sit-out slam. And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
I mean, what else can you expect?
Oh, my God. Eve Torres twerking.
And slides back into the ring.
Kick by Grace.
Jordan Grace. Oh.
Jordan may have put an end to this.
STO.
What a counter.
But everything
Oh, my goodness, Ivy.
Full Nelson locked in, but getting broken.
Great power escape and a shot to the back.
Right down.
Here's the pin attack.
Uh-oh, we got a pinfall.
Stop the pin, preventing this match from ending.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for everybody coming back from the ad break, man. You did not miss much of the action. Jordan Grace was looking really powerful for a few seconds there, but as you can see, Eve Torres is now back into the ring, and Eve Torres is trying to handle out some business. Bats, man, says he is super happy for his actions that he did today. He should be ashamed of himself. It's crazy that Bats is in here bragging about beating up on Paul Heyman. I just don't think Bats like being put into his opening match versus The Undertaker. That he won, by the way. I do want to point out, chat, Bats won his match, and he still beat up Paul Heyman. He says, I got enough money. I'm the supplier of the hot dog. Hey, man, Bats says he got enough to pay his fine, and he'll continue to do it every day of the week, man. I ain't mad at that, Bats. All right, y'all, we are approaching a little bit under 6 minutes into this match. as Eve Torres is going to get thumbtacks from underneath the ring.
Let the guessing games begin.
Jordan Grace. Oh, she only got a few thumbtacks out of the back. I will say this about this game. I love the realism that if they're in the process of dumping out tacks, like the game responds and makes a few tacks come out the bag and not like they just drop the bag and nothing happens or they dropped all the bags. Does UWA? Yes, actually, man. We can actually use the hot dog cart here in our Mexico arena. So as you see, there's a stand that's in the corner over there. They are serving hot tacos and stuff, as you can see behind us. So yeah, we can put your hot dog stand right by them, and we can actually get some business out here for the royal family here, as we got a pinfall. 2. Eve Torres got to 2. So yes, man, the UWA would like to take on a hot dog card bats. That'd be great if you can get all this stuff down here to Mexico for us. Fantastic. Oh my goodness, an ice cream cart. Look at bats being creative as we got Jordan Grace going to a pin. 1, 2. Oh, kick out at 2. I think the fans of the Underground Wrestling Alliance that's here watching this show internationally in Mexico would love an ice cream cart.
Jordan must be navigating her mind to one thing: the need to finish this as soon as possible.
All right, y'all, let's go, man. We have Jordan Grace. This is the third match. So this is the co-main event here, as the minor show only has 4 matches to showcase here. That's all that AAA allowed us to showcase is 4 matches, which again, we're thankful just to have that support any way that we can have it. We still have that underground feel as there is thumbtacks in the middle of this ring that Ivy took a little bit of those thumbtacks from. It'll have to be Jackie. Remember, back can't go. Hey, listen, I'm fine. You sending Jackie down here. We have a pinfall. 2 count here. I'm fine sending Jackie down here as long as she can run the ice cream stand and she can actually run the hot dog stand. That'd be great. I mean, money for the family is money for the family, right? It doesn't matter who's here, right? Unless Heyman, listen, I don't have nothing to do with that. Whatever Bats and Paul Heyman have going on, I'm not in the middle of that. Like, I'm telling you, I am trying to announce these shows the best way possible. I'm trying to give you good color commentary because there needs to be somebody on the outside calling these events as Eve Torres is going in here. Oh, Eve Torres. Will she knock Queen Ivy out of the ring and get the pin? Okay, she went for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Eve Torres. Everybody's redeeming themselves here. Eve Torres lost last week, but she won this week in the co-main event triple threat. Shout out to Eve Torres, ladies and gentlemen. All right, y'all, we have the main event, and it is perfect timing. It is about 15 minutes before WrestleMania 42 Saturday night, and we have a main event, and the timer in that match will be 15 minutes as well. Who knows? It may go the full 15 minutes. It may not. But Drew McIntyre has decided to travel all the way over here to Mexico as well. He was in an Iron Survivor match last week in the UWA. He lost to Iris. But let's see what he's doing here in Mexico. Can't believe Drew McIntyre is here in Mexico, man. Can't believe that. Who else is in this match? This seems like this rivalry is never going to end, guys. I mean, this is spilling over all the way into Mexico. They have traveled from the U.S. to go internationally just to continue fighting. Iris won this match last week in a 6-man Iron Survivor. Why does she feel the need to even get into a match with Drew McIntyre. I don't understand. But this is Iris, ladies and gentlemen. No one will survive. All right, so apparently we got a one-on-one match. Drew McIntyre and Iris, 15 minutes on the clock. This is going to be the last match, ladies and gentlemen, for the Underground Wrestling Alliance here. We have had a blast today putting on an event for you guys during the pre-show of WrestleMania 42. So again, I don't know who out there is going to be enjoying the WrestleMania show or having fun with WrestleMania both nights, Saturday and Sunday, but we're just thankful that the Underground Wrestling Alliance is able to put on a show for everybody during this time here. So as we get to the main event of our minor show, Drew McIntyre is in the ring fighting Iris. And please do not adjust your TV sets. This is an intergender match. In the Underground Wrestling Alliance, women fight the men, women fight the women, men fight the men. There's any type of matchup that can happen. That is the part of what makes the Underground Wrestling Alliance so special, because we're able to put on intergender type matches. As Iris goes for a roll up there, broken out there, not even at the count of 1 by Drew McIntyre. So this is really bad blood here between Iris and Drew. Like, they were in the opening match of the Underground Wrestling Alliance. We have a fruit roll up. That has been reversed. Drew McIntyre, can Iris power out of that? She cannot. She did break out of it at the count of 1. Oh, that springboard move did not work very well. All right, Drew McIntyre decided to put on a show, ladies and gentlemen. Falcon Arrow by Drew McIntyre. Drew's going all the way over to the top. What are you doing up there? Drew, get down from there right now. Goodness gracious. Flying clothesline from Drew McIntyre. That looked pretty heinous. I can't wait to see what this looks like next week, man, when we have our Underground Wrestling Alliance show, where we're able to see those, the hot dog cart and the ice cream stand, man. I think the fans are just going to be super excited and they can get more than just tacos and nachos at the Underground Wrestling Alliance minor show here. And again, you know, just bringing it up since they are fighting outside the ring, we have to have padding down here. That was one of the things inside of our contract with AAA. They said we could not have the parquet floor, so I'm very sorry. As you guys can see, just underneath this is really concrete because we are outside. So they said we had to put the padding down, and we actually had to have more of a protective base for the borders, for the fans. So AAA has definitely put some precautions in place, and the Underground Wrestling Alliance needs the sponsorship, so we're going to follow suit and do what they tell us to do. As we are approaching almost 4 minutes, 11:30 left in this 15-minute match. Can this go down to the wire? Can Iris pick up another win? Wow, ladies and gentlemen, it is so hard with these referees, and they get outside the ring. But this is the second match to have won tonight by count out. Wade Barrett showed up here tonight in the opening match with the Usos, and he won via count out. All right, y'all. So again, welcome to the show. We had, just to kind of recap everything, we had Wade Barrett versus Jimmy Uso. I was just talking about this as a 1v1 match. And Jimmy Uso decided to bring his brother Jay for support, but that didn't matter. Wade Barrett did pick up that win. So he did pick up that win, and he decided to beat Jimmy Uso. All right, so we also now have another one-on-one match. Raquel Rodriguez decided to bring in J.D. McDonough, and J.D. McDonough came in and helped Raquel Rodriguez actually win her show or her match against Lola Vice. And then, of course, we had a triple threat match. Queen Ivy has decided to make her debut into the Underground Wrestling Alliance here in Mexico. She had a triple threat match with Jordan Grace. So that is pretty interesting. So she actually lost to Eve Torres. And to wrap it all up, we did have a 1v1 match. Drew McIntyre versus Iris. So Drew McIntyre got a little payback on Iris. All right, so let's see here. As we get ready to wind things down, guys, this was the Underground Wrestling Alliance show. We appreciate being here to be able to put on a show during the WrestleMania pre-shows. Thank you for everybody who did stop by today and hung out with your boy. Appreciate everybody following up the channels. We don't get here by ourselves, so without a community like you guys and everybody here that stopped by and all the continued support, we just wouldn't be able to do things like this. So this is really all for you guys. So I have been TNTEvolution Gaming. Y'all have been awesome. Before we get out of here, man, we are going to raid a channel. So let's see who's live that we can actually raid here before we close out the show. So let's see here. Looks like Chef, who was in our chat earlier, is live. And out of some of the other channels that I follow, no one else is doing WWE 2K26 content. So guys, let's go ahead on and raid Chef Luxury Gaming 420.